It's the first day of Fall Down. Paul's getting started on his first project.
Hello.
Can you tell me what you're working on?
I'm working on the taco. So it's going to be 4 walls, 2 taco shells, 1 meat, and 1 veggies.
The theme is Food Frenzy, and I've planned a bunch of cool designs to represent different kinds of foods that I like. This year, we're attempting the world record for the largest 2D domino pyramid for the finale of the event. It'll be 127 layers tall, or exactly 10 feet.
All right, so these are the dominoes for the pyramid. Let's count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 623 black.
Plus 623.
Great. Total is 8127.
Here, just put it right on the edge of the T there, like that.
The team just came back from a lunch break and Chris never joined us. He was just here, just rocking out these, what'd you do, 4 layers or 3?
We've made some really good progress on day 1, and I'm looking forward to see what's in store for the rest of the build.
Tacos complete.
It looks so good from this angle. These guys are working on some avocado toast. These basic millennials wasting their money on fancy avocado toast, can't afford housing. So these springs are insanely strong. I had to sit on the board in order to get this set. It starts with the small to large, which hits this board, which is hinged, and then there's a stopping point which causes it to throw that weight into the air, and that weight pulls this quick release right here, and that quick release lets go of the hook so that the springs can shoot the board forward, and we'll have a domino heck wall design on the front of it that will kind of get launched off a little bit. Test. Uh-oh. That's weird. All right, test. Worked that time. I could probably add another weight onto this to make it a little bit heavier, just to be safe. Chris, want to update us on how far the pizza is after day 1?
Well, we are at 50 layers at the minimum, and there's portions now that are at 56 layers. So that's roughly only about 40% of the height. So it's gonna be about 2.5 times as tall as what it is now. And there's roughly 2/3 of the dominoes have been used, so.
Looks great. The pyramid fell.
No, it didn't. What? Oh, it actually did. When?
Does Michael know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was. I was the
Hello.
first to see it. I mean, it was. And you didn't rebuild it before we got here?
Hi, Steven. Nice to meet you. And we have some bad news to start
Rats.
our day.
That really is a rat.
Yeah. It's day 2. We just came in. See some bad news over here. Half the pyramid fell overnight. Good thing we had the weight there. 200 grams saved the other half of it, but it is not going to be easy to rebuild this.
I honestly don't know why the pyramid fell. We were very careful when setting up the base, and the air conditioning was off, so that couldn't have tipped it, but we're just gonna have to repair and keep working.
No way.
Someone from the school checked the security footage, and some janitors that were not supposed to be in here came in and touched it. And now we have a lot more work to do.
We have no idea why the janitor unlocked the doors, came in, and knocked it down, but this setback means we're really gonna have to grind in order to finish the rest of the build, and the worst part is that this was all totally out of our control.
We started building the pyramid. We realized once we get really tall, we're gonna need something to help us build with, because it's gonna be 10 feet tall. We can't reach that. Look what we found in the closet. Scaffolding. It's my event, so I'll take all the risks. This is what it's made for, though. It feels very comfy. You could really build a tall structure with this. This message is for Guinness. If you're not Guinness, keep scrolling. Just kidding. Earlier we counted dominoes. We did not count the final domino. So this one's a different color. So this is domino number 8. Oh, that's the ugliest 8 I've ever written. 8, 1, 2, 8. So this is the last one that's going into the pyramid. On a scale of 1 out of 10, sketchiness,
Probably 10 out of 10.
20.
20? Yeah, that sounds more right.
Oh my gosh. Good lord.
Standing.
I missed the topple. It's accidental topple day. Sorry guys. Pie is complete.
Woo! It's day 3 now, and even though the pyramid is finished, there are a lot more projects that we have planned. We have a lot of work to do.
It knocks out the bottom, and then everything in the middle kind of splits apart, and these two towers are going to split side to side.
Yep, and we're gonna put these right next to the pancake to represent maple syrup. Go for it.
Test.
This was all done down to here, and then it all tumbled. It's
I didn't even notice.
nobody noticed. I'm here crying, and they're just chatting. Sorry.
I have a few chain reaction tricks to add. I was hoping to do a few more, but tomorrow is our last build day and we need all of us to keep dominoing as hard as we can.
I'm working on the acai doodle doody spiral. I'm working on the acai delicious spiral. It starts with the spoon going into the center of the spiral, and then it spirals with purple, lavender, and clear purple dominoes around the center and under the spoon. And then it goes through a bunch of blueberry circles, and then it goes through kiwi circle bombs, which I'm using kiwi colored dominoes to make the kiwi slices. And then it goes into strawberry triangles, and then banana circle bombs as well.
How are you feeling about progress overall?
Today was a good step forward. Still a bit nervous, because that janitor set us back quite a bit.
Now we're really starting to get back on track. The whole team has been working really hard and we're almost to the finish line. I'll make sure we have more builders for the next fall down, just in case there's any more unexpected drama.
We got a rat trap connected to a string going over a pulley, which is pulling on the handle of a whipped cream container. I'm gonna do a test, and if it works, I'm going to try to stop it as soon as possible so that I can save the whipped cream for the topple day. Test. Perfect.
So I was walking past earlier and I noticed that it was always flexing a little bit, but the wood of the fork is bending a lot more than it was earlier, so we're gonna try to put some supports under the end here to keep it from doing that.
Yeah, we found out it came untaped from one of the supports here, so now
Yeah.
Like this is really, really close to the ground.
I don't think we're gonna take any dominoes out. I think we're just gonna go for it. Do we just want
Hold
to
it.
start on one side and then slide it under?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how that goes.
Can you lift just ever so slightly?
Oh yeah, I think we're fine.
I'm gonna leave it.
I'm almost there.
Can you get it completely under?
Just like that.
Yeah, mine's like right on the corner.
Does that look a lot better?
Well, certainly that side can't live
Yeah.
anymore.
A little torqued because, you know, I wanted a nice big cone, but the pattern didn't work out with the nice big cone. So I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to like just tear it all down and try again, in which case I'm sure Steve would come over here and throttle me for having spent basically 2 days on the stupid ice cream cone. Or if I should just continue it and see how well it looks, but I think it's gonna look a little out of proportion. See, because now I'm down to the last triangle. Right, so I'm gonna finish this thing and it's gonna be like this. That's ridiculous, right? I mean, if I doubled this by, then that would be a lot more, make a lot more sense. And then I would just, right, double the angles and only go a quarter in it each time. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I have to redo it. I'm sorry, Steve. All right, so we're just gonna double everything and go in by quarter dominoes each time rather than half dominoes each time.
What I want to do first is just hold it up by the straw for a moment just to, you know, check it. Feels pretty secure. Hold it until we get here. I got it. Slowly work my way down.
So a domino from the fall wall came off, landed somewhere there, bounced over the barrier, hit the main line, but sent the main line in the right direction.
Also, some of the dominoes from the heck wall toppled the popcorn line early in the correct direction, which we probably could have predicted, but I need to build more fall guards for the next event. We totally ran out of every single one. There were a few projects that didn't work, but that's because we tried a lot of non-standard techniques, and I should have spent a lot more time testing those before the build. Anyways, despite all the challenges we faced this year, I'm really happy with the result, and I think FALLDOWN just keeps getting better and better every year.
Bye.